Hello and welcome to today's episode on the topic of dye sublimation versus digital printing. When it comes to printing, there are a variety of methods available, but two of the most popular are dye sublimation and digital printing. In this video, we'll be discussing the differences between these two printing techniques and exploring which one might be best for your needs. So without further ado, let's get started. Dye sublimation is a printing technique that involves transferring dye onto a substrate using heat. The dye is first printed onto a special transfer paper using a digital printer, and then the transfer paper is placed on top of the substrate and heat is applied. The heat causes the dye to sublimate, or turn into a gas, which then penetrates the fibers of the substrate, resulting in a permanent and vibrant image. Digital printing is a method of printing that involves printing an image directly onto a substrate using a digital printer. Unlike dye sublimation, which requires a special transfer paper, digital printing allows for direct printing onto a wide range of materials, including paper, vinyl, fabric, and more. Dye sublimation is known for producing high-quality, vibrant images that are resistant to fading and washing. This is because the dye actually becomes part of the substrate, rather than sitting on top of it like with digital printing. However, because dye sublimation requires a special type of substrate, such as polyester, it may not be suitable for all types of projects. Digital printing, on the other hand, can produce high-quality images on a variety of substrates, including paper, vinyl, and fabric. However, because the ink sits on top of the substrate, rather than becoming a part of it like with dye sublimation, the images may not be as durable over time. Dye sublimation can be more expensive upfront, as it requires a special printer, transfer paper, and substrate. However, if you plan on printing a large volume of images, dye sublimation may be more cost-effective in the long run, as the cost per print can be lower than with digital printing. Digital printing, on the other hand, is often less expensive upfront, as it doesn't require any special equipment or substrates. However, the cost per print can be higher than with dye sublimation, especially if you're printing a large volume of images. Dye sublimation is known for producing durable images that are resistant to fading and washing. This makes it an ideal choice for printing on items such as clothing, bags, and other textiles that will be washed frequently. Digital printing, while still producing high-quality images, may not be as durable over time, especially if the printed item will be exposed to harsh elements or frequent wear and tear. When it comes to versatility, digital printing is the clear winner. With digital printing, you can print on a wide range of substrates, including paper, vinyl, fabric, and more. This makes it a great option for printing everything from business cards and flyers to banners and signs. Dye sublimation, on the other hand, is limited to specific types of substrates, such as polyester. This makes it a better choice for specific projects, such as printing on custom apparel or promotional items like mugs and phone cases. Dye sublimation can be a slower process, as it involves multiple steps, including printing the image onto transfer paper and then transferring it onto the substrate using heat. This makes it a better option for smaller volume projects. Digital printing, on the other hand, can be a faster process as the image is printed directly onto the substrate. This makes it a great option for larger volume projects or time-sensitive jobs. Overall, both dye sublimation and digital printing are great printing methods that offer their own unique advantages and disadvantages. By understanding the differences between these two methods, you can choose the one that best fits your specific project needs and budget. Thank you for watching today's video on dye sublimation vs digital printing. We hope you found this information helpful. If you have any further questions or would like to learn more, feel free to leave a comment below.